So I finished reading Whims of the Wicked, an Advent book, a book Advent calendar. So there are 24 chapters in here, plus there is a 25th, like, kind of epilogue-y, but it's also like, this is the spice chapter, so if you don't want to read this chapter, you don't have to, because it's the last chapter. In fact, it even says, like, hey, if you don't like spice and you're fine right here, finish the book here. You don't need to read this. But if you want a little bit of spice, go ahead and read it. So, we follow Sonnett. And this is, if you haven't been following along, as I've been kind of like talking about it, as I've been opening Advent calendars. So you have Sonnett Weatherwood. Unfortunately, her mother recently passed away, and with that, they lost their standing in court because her mother was the only person in the family who held any magic. So now they're really kind of like, we're destitute. She is working a job to purchase Yule presents for her sister and her father. Her father is also out of work because he's recently been in an accident and can't do his job of blacksmithing anymore. So that's unfortunate. So she's got a lot on her plate. And then you have Malcolm Black, who is part of the court. His family is rich. He's got no worries. He's kind of a playboy. And they meet when he tries to rob her, and it goes very, very badly. Yeah, it does. So he convinces Sonnett to help him to steal back something that he lost in a game of poker, while and then he will help her with her goals during Yule, which is to get invited to this very big ball, very big Yule ball in the season, and also get kissed under the mistletoe. So they have struck up an unlikely pairing in order to do so. And in doing so, though, they become really good friends along the way, because he helps her, she helps him. There's a lot of fun dialogue back and forth between them, which I enjoyed. And she's trying to find her place and trying to find herself now that her mother has passed, because she has to learn to do a lot of things on her own. And she's like, I really wish my mom was here to help me with the advice, because at one point she's like, well, I like him, but like him, he's the one I've always wanted. A little bit of a love triangle, I will let you know that. But overall, I did not mind that. And I am notorious for not liking love triangles anymore. So did not mind it. It did not detract from the story at all for me. Probably because it was so small. So they really start out hating each other and disliking each other, but along the way they do become friends as she learns more about him, he learns more about her, and it's just very Yule-tidy, because it takes place at Yule, which is December 21st, the longest night of the year. So I really enjoyed this though, and I think this one's a lot better than the other one that was much more popular that I heard about, but I did not read myself. But from what I've seen, it was not good. This one's better. I haven't read the other one, but just based off of what I see, this one's better. I enjoyed this one. I enjoyed this one a lot. I say next year, do this one, okay? Trust me, especially if you like magicals, because they're, elves, fae, they're fae. I don't remember, maybe not elves, maybe it's just fae. But still, yes, do this one. Okay, happy reading.